Look at the magnolia tree. Smell the magnolia. Maybe we could go over there and see what's across the street if you want it. Maybe there's something over there. So this is the second part of our New Orleans trip. I'm just going to allow you to follow along and see what we were up to. We visited a lot of cool shops and more, and I hope you enjoy the part 2 of the New Orleans trip. As summer is winding up and we're getting ready to head into fall, I thought I would just put out the last part of this video and let you guys see what I did this summer and enjoy. It's nice to have a jazz band. And here we are entering into the Potions Bar, which is a secret bar and it's invitation only. It is a vampire witchy themed bar that serves specialty drinks and very interesting. I'm going to let you guys take a look. So one of my drinks came in this beaker and I thought it was kind of interesting. The atmosphere of this place is unbelievable and it was really fun. They had a balcony, so we stepped out and we noticed that it was raining. And the rain often cleanses New Orleans, the streets, and all the smells that come along with, a party town. So it was kind of refreshing at the same time. And it also cooled down the heat because it was very hot that day. So I was walking around and I found some really cool shops. And I found this really nice bookstore. And I did not realize that there was something on the third floor that I would really, really like. And you are going to see later on in the video. And on the way up to the third floor, look what I see. And I know it's a sign for sure to go up there. So I start to venture up the stairs. And look what I find. All the records you can want: vintage, originals, rare, promo only records. I found some sealed records that had not even been opened, so I was very excited to find this third floor and just experience all of this. And it's just so cool that it's in this really old building. I picked up a few things and headed back out. Yes, I'm book shopping, record shopping in New Orleans. I know I should have a drink in my hand and be on Bourbon Street, but the nerd in me took me to these little shops. And you'll see more shops that I visited later on in the video. So this is a pirate bar and it's supposedly haunted, and I thought I would just film a little bit of part of my ghost tour. And we had a lot of fun. This hotel is also haunted, and that's our tour guide. We had a lot of fun on the tour. We learned a lot and got to visit some beautiful places. If you're ever in New Orleans, make sure you take one of those ghost haunted tours because they are very fun. Plus, you get to walk around and explore with a group of people, especially if you don't really, have anyone to go on the tours with, and you don't want to be by yourself. Those tours are cool because they have groups. So took the cemetery tour, and this pyramid grave you're about to see was Nicolas Cage's. He bought to look like the one in National Treasure. Yes, he pre-purchased that, and he wants to be buried in the cemetery, which is the same cemetery that the tomb of Marie Laveau is in. And so we took a little tour of the cemetery, and it was very nice. It was during the day, but also very hot. Ferns were growing out of the brick everywhere. There were flowers, wildflowers. It was just very beautiful and peaceful, as well as a little bit eerie at the same time. But I think it's kind of cool, and I really like cemeteries anyway, so it was a treat for me. And this is part of the reason I wanted to go to the cemetery and visit. I love these ferns. I actually took a piece of the fern and brought it home, and now all this fern is growing everywhere in my backyard. And it's kind of cool how it just grows in cracks and crevices and things like that, thriving, and shows you that, there's life, and even in a cemetery life thrives. It's just interesting. After that, we headed back to the hotel, and then we rested, and then we were out and about again to explore. And this time we wanted to go see some of the grand homes of the New Orleans area. And so we had to travel a bit by car. And so I drove, and we found a lot of the beautiful homes. And I think maybe we captured one of those houses. I think it was the Coven House from American Horror Story. You tell me which one you think it is, okay? And comment in the video which house it was, what color it was, what it looked like. And let's see if you guys can spot the Coven House. So after that, we were back in the French Quarter, and again, I'm walking around looking for really cool shops. I found a stationery shop by the name of Papier Plume, and it is on Royal Street, 842 Royal Street in New Orleans. If you guys get a chance, check this place out. They are well known for their inkwells, dipping pens, calligraphy sets, wax and seals, journals, fountain pens, and stationery. I bought a lot of things from here, and you probably saw me haul some of it in an earlier video this summer. But if you are into stationery, pens, and things of the sort, definitely check out Papier Plume. And their packaging is impeccable, and you just get this kind of really old world feel when it comes to stationery, and very crafty and very nice. And the store is very charming as well. The owners were very nice, so definitely check them out if you ever are in New Orleans. Actually purchased one of these magnifying glass necklaces, and I wear it all the time. In fact, I have it on right now. It helps me see the small print when I'm looking at things. such as labels and whatnot. Also, this store had a lot of sales and discounts for those of you who are on a budget. They had like a clearance and discount section. So I picked up a few things over there that were really good deals. These are the wax. And you can put these in those large hot glue guns if you don't like, burning it over a candle, or those types of wax with the wick on it. And these are the seals that you can pick from. So they have a variety. And I got a black cat one, I believe, a black cat seal, and a few of the wax seals, and a few of the wax glue bars, I think that's what you're calling them, glue sticks, and some of the wax with the wicks on it. I got a few of those as well. Y'all, I spent way too much time in this shop. I'm not even joking. I probably spent an hour and a half, and the shop is not even that large, but there was just so many things to look at and go through. I just spent time just looking at everything. It was so nice, and it's just the type of stuff that I'm really into. So I spent a lot of time in here. I got some of these inks, and these inks are specialty colors that were designed to match some of the things in New Orleans. And I got some of those. There has all these types of pens. So make sure you visit the Paupière Plume when you get to New Orleans, and don't get stuck in there like I did. I spent way too much time in there, and I could have probably found other shops. Another shop. I hope you guys like this excerpt right here. So I am in the shop called Esoterica, and if you guys are in New Orleans, please visit there. I'm also going to be talking with one of the ladies that were there, and she's a witch. So you guys subscribe to her channel. I believe she tells you the name of her channel and so on and so forth later in the video. But these are a few of the items that they have in Esoterica, and yeah, enjoy.
Say, hey, I'm Lady Mimi. So if you want to come check us out, please do. Josh, should I tell them? You going to handle the rest of it?
Yeah.
Oh, should I tell them about the? Okay, we have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna just get used to it, And it's the same name of the business. It's Esoterica Occult Goods. I'll show you like that. Esoterica Occult Goods. That's our YouTube channel. I made 6 videos where I demonstrate how to use our spell kits and stuff like that. But they're actually teaching tools, and they help people learn how to learn. But watch the videos, because when you watch them, you just go, it's always nice to watch somebody else cooking. Because when somebody else cooking, you say, wow, man, look how she used the spoon. I've never seen anybody use a spoon like that. I'm calling my mama. And then when I call my mama, you know what happens? Mama goes, yeah, I heard about using a spoon like that, but I don't do it that way. It's my mother.
That's right.
Yeah, but go watch them, because that way you get ideas to how to use all the tools that you already have at home in your witch's closet.
And we're burning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I'll do it again real fast. This is good. This is the second video on there. Where did I put my shovel? See how fast it burns off, but it's like a heavy smoker for little short rituals that you can do and so you're done with it all before anybody comes down, and you're having your coffee, you're doing your prayers in the morning. Remember, spells are prayers using tools to create a path of least resistance. These are the tools. Burnt offerings is the incense for that kind of stuff. Yeah, always got to use some incense. And then you can learn how to use the words from the Bible. That's what our spell kits have, the words from the Bible. And you collect those, you have them for life. See, it's a heavy smoker with little short ditties. It's really easy. They all smell good, and that's not because they're supposed to. That's just because we got good products, but we don't make them to smell good. But they just happen to. It's always a nice plus.
Well, we will check you out on
Please,
YouTube.
thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And it was time to go back home. So we drove away and waved goodbye to New Orleans for now. But definitely I'm going to be back soon to visit because it is one of my favorite cities, especially the French Quarter. So for everyone who watched the video, please click like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know what your favorite part of this video was. So now I'm just playing with a lot of the stuff that I got from Papier Plume. I'm back at home at my desk and I'm using some of the ink that I purchased and just writing and getting the feel of all the wonderful products that I purchased. I think that store was magical within itself. And so I'm just going to let you guys see me write with the beautiful inks and things that I purchased there. While I was on my trip, I was a little bit worried about if my garden was going to be watered and if things were going to continue to grow because it's very hot. So when I returned, I was very pleased that my garden had been watered and I got a beautiful little mini summer harvest of tomatoes, onions, and okra. So that was a pleasant surprise. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing. Let me know what your favorite part of this video was and if you're going to visit New Orleans soon. See you soon.